Shaw TV, your local voice.
And welcome to our coverage of the 2017 Nanaimo Pride Parade. I'm Fiona.
My name is Matt Carter. Very excited to see the people, the energy, the sights, the sounds, the colors, citizens and organizations here coming together to celebrate Pride here in Nanaimo.
Yes, but I thought we had a third co-host.
We're supposed to have a third somewhere around.
Wait, yeah, exactly. Just a second. Oh my goodness. Is it really you? Fiona. Mwah, mwah, mwah. It's me, the unstoppable Conni Smudge. And I'm here in Nanaimo and I'm so happy to be here. It's Pride, my darlings. It's Pride.
Absolutely. We are super excited for this. What can we expect to be seeing today?
Well, there's 52 floats, two very last minute additions, and one of them
is a root beer float.
No. Oh. One is actually our fabulous bathtub races, and I'm not going to give up the best one so far. I did see a big toolbox, and I think it might have some orange color on it, but that comes later. We're so excited. It's our 20-year anniversary of Pride here in Nanaimo. It's the third year of a parade. I think we actually, my twin sister Vicky Smudge and I might have had a Pride parade about 25 years ago where that was just us with a shopping cart down Commercial Street. It was fantastic.
Awesome. And of course, it's important to mention that this event would not be possible without all the hard work of the volunteers from the Nanaimo Pride Society and all the other groups that are participating today.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm really excited.
Yeah. Very excited. And actually, speaking of that, let's take a look around and see how a lot of these floats were getting staged and set up to start the parade.
Wonderful. It looks like the parade is coming together. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see them come down this way.
Very excited. And now, in tradition for most broadcasts, is to finish off the broadcast with a rap. But our tradition is to have a rap a little bit early on. So tonight, give it Nanaimo, Pride.
Come on, people.
Whether you're in the parade or watching from the side, we can all agree that it's great to be at Pride. It doesn't matter your gender or your orientation. Let's all have some fun and enjoy the celebration. I got my rainbow hat. I got my co-host Conni and Matt. Now tell me, my friends, what could be better than that? So please get ready for some of the very best sights you've ever seen. It's the Nanaimo Pride 2017! Woo!
Hey, Nanaimo, are you having a good Pride?
It's a beautiful day here in downtown Nanaimo, and it looks like we've got our first group coming up here, which is Humanity Plus.
Humanity Plus, a collective from Nanaimo, saying they stand for a place of inclusion. And the mission of Humanity Plus, to support members of Nanaimo's LGBTQ plus community by connecting the community programs and the services. And you can see the photos on being carried by a member of the members here. As part of their walkthrough here, they're recognizing the first entry of the Orlando Pulse nightclub shooting.
In that horrible tragedy took the lives of 49 people and injured another 58. It took place actually the night right before our 2016 Pride Parade last year.
Absolutely, yeah. It's June 12th, 2016. Obviously a big, very big disaster there for all of us. And so to sort of remember that and remember there is still work to be done towards inclusiveness and respect. So a really powerful message here to start off the 2017 Pride Parade.
And it looks like although Conni Smudge is unstoppable, she has in fact stopped to talk to someone. Let's find out who it is.
Guess who it is? It's my Mama Smudge. Hi, Mama Smudge.
Hello, chicken. How are you, darling?
I'm good. This is my mama, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
She only comes out once in a while. We should walk with them.
Yes, maybe we better.
We should.
Goodness, I'm losing my earring again.
Don't lose your earring.
Oh,
Mama.
You know, Mama.
How are you?
I'm a hot mess, darling.
No, you're not. You're looking spectacular. I'll see you down at the party. I'll see you down at the party, Mama.
An absolutely beautiful, beautiful day here in downtown Nanaimo. A little bit of overhead cloud, but for the most part, the sun going right through. Great to see all the sidewalks full of people. and of course full of colors we expected to see here in Pride. And coming up next, a very, very colorful logo. We have Cowichan Pride, our second group marching here today. Cowichan Pride is an association of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people in the Cowichan Valley, and they're allies. And part of what they do is they like to put together a lot of social events. So eliminate isolations, get out, support each other.
And looks like Connie's going to go find out what Cowichan Pride's all about.
Thank you for coming down to Nanaimo. How are you guys doing?
Very well, thanks. Great day.
It's a gorgeous day. And how are you doing, my darling?
I'm doing great.
Isn't it a spectacular energy?
Oh, yes, it is.
Tell us about Cowichan. How are things going?
Well, Cowichan means warm land. It's a great place to live. A wonderful community of communities. And hopefully we can get Cowichan Pride going and get some events there.
I'm really proud of everything you're doing. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
I know, reading a little bit on the Cowichan Pride Facebook page, they'd love to get a Pride Parade down in Duncan in the Cowichan Valley sometime in the future. So we'll put good words out and good thoughts toward that happening as well.
Absolutely, but in the meantime, we're very, very happy to have them here in Nanaimo at the Pride Parade.
Coming up in thirds, walking in support of Cowichan Pride, it's the Warmland Women's Support Services Society. Warmland Women's Support Service Society preserve the dignity and value of women and self-identified women who are transgendered by providing services grounded in feminist theory and cultural competence addressing gender-based violence and its impact on women, youth, and families in the Cowichan Valley. So some great work there. They also do have an information and emotional support line that you can call 250-710-8177.
The name Cowichan actually means land warmed by the sun. So that's where the warm land name comes from.
Very nice time.
And it looks like Connie's got someone over there in a very colorful outfit. Let's see who it is.
Happy Pride! Happy Pride! I'm really sweaty, I'm sorry, but I get so excited around gorgeousness. Tell me all about you.
We're Warmland Women's Support Services Society, and we're from the Cowichan Valley.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having us. We really love being here.
Well, the universe is smiling at you right now. Thank you for bringing the nice weather from Cowichan.
Thank you.
Just keep on walking, my darlings, and thank you for being here today. Happy Pride, my darlings!
The unstoppable Connie Smudge riling up the fans here for the Nanaimo Pride Parade. Coming up next, two large pride flags right in front, TD Bank, TD Canada Trust. To a roaring applause from all the folks here at the parade.
Happy Pride! And a couple of canine bankers joining them as well.
So for those who thought banking has gone to the dogs these days, well, for today at least it has a bit. And we definitely have the crowd dancing now. The sound system on the back of the old Dodge Ram here.
Wow! Just when we thought we'd seen it all from TD, they've got a huge flow right behind them as well.
I wonder if Connie can teach me some dance moves later on.
I think that would be great. I wonder why you didn't ask me to teach you dance.
That's because I've seen you dance.
3, 2, 1!
All right, coming out, so we have the Nanaimo Pride Society ambassadors for 2017, Diane Nicholson, who's the director of the Nanaimo Pride Society, and Robert Bradford, treasurer of the Nanaimo Pride Society, along with the Nanaimo Pet Parades folks, and there are some of the 2016 winners.
Now, I don't want to sound suspicious, but were these the winners? Because I would call a foul maybe on them.
Yeah, I think they've eaten quite a bit, so they look kind of stuffed. But yes, the Nanaimo Pride Society Pet Parade, another one coming up here in 2017. All sorts of categories for the pets. Best dressed, best accessorized, hairiest, which I think Howie Hennessy is in the running for. Biggest, smallest, the pet owner look-alike, best trick, and much more. So that's going to be lots of fun.
And look who's coming. It's our wonderful co-host Connie's sister, Vicky Smudge.
That's right. Just following after Nanaimo Mayor Bill McKay, rocked by in the old school card. Yes, Vicky in the house as well. I want to say quickly about Mayor Bill McKay and the City of Nanaimo, great supporters of Pride and the Pride Parade.
Yes, Mayor Bill McKay and Council have helped out with lots of things like the Pride flag raising at City Hall, the Rainbow Crosswalks, and it's really great to have that kind of support for equality here in Nanaimo.
It's the Nanaimo Pride Society, my darlings. Hello! I'm so sweaty. Oh, Diane, how are you?
Fabulous.
You look fabulous.
Oh, it's a wonderful day.
You look spectacular. Are you having a good time? Roll with us. Come on, let's not stop it. Come on. Listen to that music. Thank you for being here.
You want to send a big shout out again to the BC Ferry Marine Workers Union. Also great supporters of the United Way, North Center Vancouver Island, and also part of the Nanaimo Child Development Center's silly boat race. They always have tons of fun. You would think that the Ferry Marine Workers would kind of be ringers and win it every year, but I think they've been
They do have a bit of an advantage, don't they?
more spirit than seaworthy, but love that they're there and love that they're here today.
Awesome. And let's see who Connie's got over there.
There's Vicky Smudge, my sister. I love her. Say hi, Vicky. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Connie
Also walking through, we have the Federal Liberal Association for the Nanaimo Ladysmith Federal Riding, which ranges from Lanceville down to the north side of Cowichan Valley. So it's respect to President Andre Lemieux and the crew from the Federal Liberal Association. Also walking with some dogs as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, just when the waterworks couldn't get any better, it's Justin Trudeau, my JT, your JT. He's not here, but he's here in my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Liberals! Happy Pride, babies! Say hi to JT for me, would ya?
And now going slightly to the other side of Nanaimo, we've got Highway Antique Emporium.
Yes, on the main highway at Chemainus, really referred to as the Barn Antique Store for now for 30 years. And all sorts of collectibles and antiques from a variety of dealers. And I think Connie's looking to try to get some deals right about now.
And how are you doing? You look delicious. How are you?
I'm lovely, thank you.
And who are you representing? As if I don't know.
Highway Antique Emporium.
Look at the camera when you say it.
Highway Antique Emporium.
Thank you for being here for us. Keep rolling. I don't want to stop the parade. Don't stop this magnificence. I'll see you at the party, my darling.
Also coming up, we have Fufan, the First Unitarian Fellowship of Nanaimo, located on 595 Townsite Road. And a great thing about this group, I mean, as a religious group, they have to say they have no creed. They teach people an attitude toward life and living. It's not a particular sort of religious principles. It's more about life, living, and being a good person. So it's really wonderful to see them here in the parade.
And one of the big things that they do is that they do the weather shelter in Nanaimo during the cold winter months, which is very important.
Absolutely, yes. I think from December to March, taking care of some of our disadvantaged citizens. Also, Nordia coming through over in Country Club Centre, one of the largest providers of customer service in Canada, and with many employees here in Nanaimo. Also take care of events such as the Kids Help Phone Walk and many more. Good to see Nordia here with a very colorful float as well. Fiona, next up we have Starbucks, the Mary Ellen Drive location. You know why they have great air conditioning there?
Why?
Because they have a tall, grand venti to have the venti for the air to go through. It's a very good venti. I'm very sorry for spilling the Frappuccino all over the Shaw TV truck earlier this morning. Really sorry about that.
Coming up, we've got roller derby. It's the junior team coming through.
It's known for their saga that they're always on, the Candy Crush saga, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyways, it's a junior roller derby for gender inclusive, age 6 to 18. Watch out for some of the celebrities, including Rainbow Smash, Eunice Cornea, Acer, Tiffany Smasher, UB Roadkill. Just some of the best names, I think, out there in sports. We also have the Nanaimo Ladysmith NDP Electoral District Association coming through. Noted Sven Robinson, who was NDP MP, with first Canadian MP to come out back in 1988. He actually served from 79 until 2004. All right, Fiona, I have to take a quick break and go drink 24 root beers. Let's see what's up with Connie.
Hello, Nanaimo NDP! Hello, Leonard Craig! Oh my God, I'm a big, hot, sweaty mess. Come here.
Darling.
You were magnificent last night on the flag raising. Thank you so much for being there.
Wonderful.
Leonard, tell me what pride means to you.
Pride means inclusivity. It means I'm proud of this wonderful town, and it means diversity. And God, you see it everywhere today. It's fabulous.
You brought me to tears last night. You really did. You were so you were so heartwarming, and it was so sincere and authentic. So I want to thank you for everything you're doing for our community. Please keep going. Happy Pride, Leonard Craig! Oh my goodness, I'm so sweaty and it's just begun.
It's hard work being such a beautiful diva.
As if anyone doesn't know, explain who you are.
I'm the Member of Parliament for Nanaimo Ladysmith. How lucky am I?
And your name would be?
Sheila Malcolmson.
Thank you. It's the last name got difficult for me. I just wanted to thank you so much for being here, and you were so inspirational last night. I want to thank you so much for everything you're doing.
We've got lots of to be proud of in this community. We've made a big change.
Lots to be proud of, and I'm very proud of you, my darling. Happy Pride!
Here's, of course, Sheila Malcolmson does a great job for this Nanaimo Ladysmith running, elected back in 2015.
And right behind them is the BC Government and Service Employees Union, 73,000 members strong and growing.
And again, employment organizations showing their dedication toward inclusivity and support for all employees, no matter what their background.
And it looks like Connie's going to check in with them right now.
Flick your horn! Kind of dismal. We love you, Union, fabulous nurses.
Coming up here, we've got the Nanaimo Ladysmith Public Schools in a beautifully decorated bus with balloons and stripes. And it looks like they've got a little bit of room on the bus there in case anybody gets tired and needs a lift down to Mateo Sutton Park.
I'm also happy to report that the wheels in the bus are indeed going round and round.
Thank you for that report, Matt Carter.
Coming on next, oh, look at this, more folks from School District 60, and really good to see again the school district students, parents, administrators, staff showing up representing you today. Follow up next, Generation Q.
Yes, and that is the local youth group here at Nanaimo. And today they're walking in memory of Michaela Chang, as you can see her photo on a lot of their shirts. And Pride was one of Michaela's favorite times of the year.
A lot of these the groups and floats, really poignant messages, really showing us, again, there's still work to be done in terms of promoting inclusiveness and, fighting hatred. But when you see how much the city is supporting the parades and this, we're on the right track. There's work to be done, but we're absolutely on the right track.
Yep, that's nice. And it looks like Connie's caught someone to have a little chat with. Over to you, Connie.
Look at this makeup.
Hi, how are you?
You look spectacular.
Thank you.
You did this all yourself.
Yeah.
Well, what does Pride mean to you?
Pride means so much to me. I am gender fluid and I'm pansexual and I'm walking for my best friend that passed away, and Pride means so much to me and I'm so happy to be here.
It was a beautiful moment last night at the flag raising for her.
I'm so happy that it was like that.
Thank you so much.
Thanks
for being here.
Have a great day.
Blessings.
That's a big up, to the Nanaimo Youth Services Association, along with Generation Q, doing all sorts of work for GBLTQ youth here in Nanaimo. Also our radio stations, 106.9 FM The Wolf and 102.3 The Wave. So in there cranking out some tunes as well.
Hi, drag queen, hi. I love you. Oh! Happy Pride, my darlings. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. The Wave. Hi. Happy Pride. Keep on beating on, honey.
Nanaimo Youth Service Association mission, believing the power and potential of youth. They're dedicated to supporting all youth with a focus on vulnerable young people who benefit from added social support. Great stuff from NYSA.
And coming up, we've got another financial institution. This time it is RBC, Royal Bank of Canada.
I'm not surprised to see RBC here. Their spirit is pretty legendary at community events. I think they've won the Top Spirit Awards for 2 years in a row at the Silly Boat Contest for Nanaimo Child Development Center. Just a really good group of folks, and again, good to see them out here.
And some great rainbow flags, but also a trans flag on the back of their truck. Also a very important one.
Up next, Island Health, made up of more than 18,000 healthcare professionals, support staff, and technicians, and folks that hurt me when I injure myself when I play soccer.
And coming up here is a group that we've got to know a bit on the show. It's Seniors Aging Out, a group that supports LGBT seniors who sometimes feel that they have to, unfortunately, go back into the closet in their older years when they're away from the communities that they've been around their whole lives.
Yeah, you think about the social challenges and pressures many of them would have experienced growing up, and again, if your whole life you sort of felt like you've had to hide yourself, it may be hard to sort of get that step to feel like you can be accepted, and we're really glad to have organizations such as Seniors Aging Out to help that process.
And right behind them we have Unifor, a union that's proud to stand up for human rights everywhere. Followed by Breakout Nanaimo, a challenging interactive escape game. And looks like Connie's up to something. Let's go check in with her.
Hello, my darling Uniforms. Are you doing well?
Oh, we're doing great. Came over from Vancouver to support this great event in Nanaimo.
Well, I can't thank you enough. Are you going to be in Vancouver's Pride this year?
Oh, for sure.
Let's keep walking. I'll see you there.
See you there.
Awesome. Thank you for coming over.
And coming up is a float that I know has been under construction a lot over the last week. It's the Moonshine Mollies, a wonderful local band here in Nanaimo. And look at that, they're performing right on the float.
Moonshine Mollies, they're part of an organization called Indie Entertainment. That Indie Entertainment does a lot of events with music here in town, but also works with kids in terms of music activities, teaching lessons, things. So a lot of great stuff through Indie Entertainment, and yeah, great to see the Moonshine Mollies.
And following behind them is the Canadian Mental Health Association, founded in 1918. Great to have them here today with us as well.
Happy Pride! Happy Pride to you! Thank you for being here today.
And here comes another group that I've got to know a little bit through our programming here at Shaw TV. It's Reaching Out. They've got meetings once a month at Brecon United Church, a wonderful accepting group.
And I'd love to say that nothing more special than song, and also marching with them, the Aviva Chorus. It's a choir for LGBTQ and allies. They have the choir get together every Tuesday evening, and everyone is welcome.
You having a good day?
I'm having a fantastic day. Happy, happy, happy Pride.
I can't thank you enough for being here today. Love and positivity is exactly what this world needs right now.
Excellent, and that is so true.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
And this must be the South End Community Association, a wonderful organization that has done a lot to revitalize the South End of Nanaimo over the past few years. And they've done some great events like the Mad Hatter Tea Party, the Silly Soiree. They've revitalized some art bins in the community, and they've helped with the Nanaimo South End Community Food Forest.
Also representing music, we have Pacific Islands Entertainment putting on the second Party in the Park over at Bevan Park, I do believe. A lot of country superstars, Aaron Pritchett, for instance, motorcycle hot rod show and sign. Great to see them out as well. And it looks like some of my old suspenders they put on the back of the truck there, actually. Let's go see what Connie's doing over there.
He's hiding.
I really was just blotting. What do you do? Oh, ride the beast.
Yes, Ride the Beast, our lovely beast. We go down LARPing in Duncan every Saturdays.
LARPing? Oh,
yeah.
Live action role play.
Yes, exactly.
Oh yeah, I love it. I've got costumes for days.
Oh, well, you will fit in very perfectly, as long as you don't mind getting a little bruises.
Oh, bruises? I know you too, girl. How are you?
Good.
Nice to see you. Happy Pride. Your eyes are really fascinating. Camera, look at this.
It looks like we've got an episode of Outlander that's landed here in Nanaimo. Some sword fighting.
I'm going to be the heroine of this story, and I'm going to ask you to continue on down the road immediately. Gilboa, there's a parade to be happening here.
What a peacemaker Connie Smudge is. Just broke up the medieval warfare here in the middle of the street.
That's good to know. If you and I start getting into a tiff, we will call Connie to come in and mediate. Association.
Yeah, we're right behind AIDS Vancouver Islands. AIDS Vancouver Islands, an AIDS service works with Office in Victoria, Courtney Comox, Campbell River, and as you mentioned, the Nanaimo Islanders women's hockey just celebrated 20 years, actually, within different divisions here in Nanaimo.
I think usually they're used to playing with pucks, but they've got some huge inflatable balls here today.
Yeah, I think we nearly took out one of our camera people, actually.
Jocelyn, are you still standing?
Hope so. Oh, really? Calling for some love. The ball of love is around, yes. And coming up next, we have the Crimson Coast Dance Society. Been around since 1998, offering dance experience for all age and experience levels. They do all sorts of wonderful events as well in the community. Some of the best fundraisers, and again, supporting dance. It's awesome to see them here.
And coming up, we've got some of our local Nanaimo theater companies. We've got Harbor City Theater and Schmooze Productions.
I wonder if Connie will be schmoozing with them very shortly.
I I would place a bet that she will. Over to you, Connie.
Oh my goodness, who is this doll? You are fabulous.
I was fabulous about 80 blocks ago. Let's keep walking.
All right.
How are you doing?
I'm fantastic.
And what's your name?
I'm Scuttle.
Hi.
I'm a seagull.
You're here with Schmooze Productions?
Yeah, and we have the Little Mermaid coming at the Port Theater at the end of June.
I'm really excited for you.
On the 24th and 25th. I hope to see you there.
Thank you.
Down here all the fish is happy, as off through the waves they roll. The fish on the land ain't happy, they're sad 'cause they're in a bowl. But fish in the bowl is lucky, they in for a worse of fate. One day when the boss gets hungry, guess who's gonna be on the plate? Under the sea. Under the sea.
Oh, I love you.
Yeah, the Harbor City Theater Alliance Society, a nonprofit organization dedicated to fostering and supporting a vibrant Nanaimo art scene. And Schmooze Productions, striving to be one of Nanaimo's leading producers of local entertainment, local artistic and technical talent. And as mentioned, Disney's Little Mermaid coming up soon.
Whoa. And I want to send a big shout out and thank you to Sanini Graphic Screen Printing and Embroidery for being kind enough to let us use their building for our roof cam. Very, very cool shots from up there today.
And there's an inflatable duck on the car, which is probably the only thing that's in a foul mood today. Respect to the Vancouver Island Mental Health Society, coming through providing housing and rehabilitation for individuals experiencing psychiatric illness and addictions in the Central Island area.
Very important work that they do, and right behind them it looks like it is Vancouver Pride, a group that Conni is very familiar with, being from Vancouver herself. Let's go check in with her.
Oh my gosh, it's my sisters, it's my other family from Vancouver, it's Vancouver Pride Society. Hi girl, how are you?
I'm great, how are you, Conni?
I'm exceptional. Tell
You're
everyone who
looking
you are
wonderful.
and what you're doing here.
Vancouver Pride, just here to celebrate and help out where we can.
I love you.
Yeah, Outreach Vancouver.
Outreach Vancouver,
Yeah,
and I'll be seeing you in the long weekend in August.
Yes, absolutely.
A little bit before that too.
Definitely.
I want to give a big shout out to the Nanaimo Ladysmith Green Party Electoral District Association. Again, the riding, the geographic area of the Nanaimo Ladysmith riding includes 3 provincial ridings, Parcel Qualicum, Nanaimo, and Nanaimo North Cowichan. And of course made some great gains in the most recent provincial election. And making wonderful gains here, taking part in the Pride Parade. Up next, we have Vancouver Island University and the VIU Positive Space Alliance. Also seeing reps from VIU Trades and the Faculty Association. And I know myself, having been a student at VIU and also an employee there, the Positive Space Alliance has done some wonderful work on campus on behalf of students, staff, and faculty to create a campus free of discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation and gender identity.
Yay, Nanaimo!
Of course, we talked about the wonderful painted crosswalks here. They've done some wonderful painted steps as well, over at VIU. No lack of steps, and great to see the color added there as well.
And not only that, but they've trained over 1,000 allies at VIU over the last decade. Very, very powerful and important work that they do.
Absolutely.
And who do we have coming up here, Matt?
Foreskin Pride!
Well, there was a couple floats had to cancel. There was a 1 Skin Pride couldn't make it. Also 2 and 3 Skin Pride had to drop out. But thankfully the 4th group made it. What's their name, Fiona?
I believe it is Foreskin Pride, yes.
Foreskin Pride, an international movement of LGBT activists and allies to celebrate, and I quote, the fantastic foreskin, a valuable body part that every child has the right to keep.
And they're marching to advocate for the human right of all children, male, female, and intersex, to grow up with intact genitals.
Hi, my darling.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking from the chest up.
Oh, you shouldn't.
I know, it's really, really good.
You gotta see the whole package.
Let's keep walking.
Okay.
Tell me everything.
Well, you know, the foreskin is a valuable body part. It's got thousands of nerve endings, many, many functions. And at the end of the day, everyone has a human right to keep all of their body parts. So we're here to say the foreskin is fantastic. It's a wonderful body part. Every child has a human right to keep it. And if you want to get circumcised or something, that's great, but it should be your decision.
Later on in life.
Your decision for your body.
Well, I have one thing in saying in closing.
Yep.
May the foreskin be with you.
Absolutely, and it is.
I know,
and maybe be it with you always. Cheers.
And coming up, we've got local comedian Dirty Gertie.
From foreskin to Dirty Gertie, the only time I can say that on TV.
And she was the finalist in the Best New Female Comic competition in 2002.
I do want to mention she has worked with a number of great comedians, including Dan Quinn, New Adams Family, L. Harvey, and also Corner Gas's Brett Butt. Coming up next, we have a polyamory group, Nanaimo Poly 101. It's a grassroots peer-supporting advocacy group for local polyamorous people. It's been meeting monthly for 6 years. And again, by the idea, it's okay to love more than one. So maybe not a traditional relationship setup, but one that can be very beneficial to folks who feel love and live in relationships with more than two involved. It's great to see them represent the parade as well. Yeah, so it's not a parrot support group. That would be the Polywana Cracker number one.
And they're coming up later, I think.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
What if I was to ask you that some people just think you're greedy?
What? No.
Well, no, come on, let's walk. We're all fluid.
Oh, we're going to have to sit down for an hour-long conversation for that.
Something tells me I'm going to be in restraint.
No!
Just the way you told me.
No, it's not like that.
Now you gave me tingle.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness.
Evo Beatsma.
Yes?
How are you?
How are you?
I'm sweaty.
I know.
Are you having a good time?
Are you sweaty with me?
I can almost feel your sweat.
Oh.
Are you having a good time? The crowd's loving you?
Time. Yes. Yeah, it's really
Okay, well, I'll see you down at the party.
Right.
Cameraman, make sure you get him walking away. It's really good. Oh, yes.
All right, next, Bastion Janitorial Supply. And again, look at the number of sponsors there on the vehicle. Janitorial, they usually clean up at parades like this.
Now coming up, it looks like we've got Home Depot. Now Matt, I've got a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
What's yellow and smells like blue paint?
What's yellow and smells like blue paint? I'm not sure. What?
Yellow paint.
Really? Yes, Home Depot, the big truck lumbering along, as it were. And I think that is a giant toolbox that Conni had hinted us that this must have been what she was talking about in the intro. Doing a big shout out to Home Depot. Since 2009, Home Depot Canada has been a corporate member of Pride at Work Canada, an organization whose mission is to support the work of LGBT associate resource groups, human resource professionals, diversity specialists, and allies to effect positive change in the workplace.
And next here we have Forward House Community Society, and Connie's checking in with them right now.
We're all compassionate people.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
We belong to Forward House Community Society, and we're all very compassionate. It's a mental health and addictions wellness center.
Thank you. Good work you're doing. Great work you're doing.
Thank you.
And happy Pride. Have a delicious day, my darlings.
All right, coming through now, and what I'm assuming is Fiona's dream vehicle. The largest tow truck I've ever seen, pulling the largest bathtub I've ever seen. Well, I'm probably lying. If you're from Nanaimo, I'm sure you've seen the giant bathtub representing the Nanaimo Bathtub Society and the legendary Nanaimo Bathtub Race.
And we're looking forward to seeing them in a few weeks at the 51st Annual Bathtub Races.
Absolutely.
Happy Pride, brother!
It's great to see you again. The Bathtub Race, one of Nanaimo's biggest celebrations, and now Pride Week here in Nanaimo, also, I'd say, getting a title as one of Nanaimo's biggest celebrations. Great to see them together.
Now, if that was filled with some icy cold water, I would be diving in right now.
We need 40 liters of bubble bath right now!
Sounds like an interesting evening.
Yes, it is! Happy Pride, Nanaimo! Woo!
We love you for being here. Thank you. Keep up the tradition, my people. I love you.
Coming up next, and also this is a stunning vehicle. Lori Mann from Easy Does It Fitness.
Yes, a fitness instructor.
You would have to probably be a fitness instructor to run around that car, I think. That is a beautiful, beautiful vehicle. Wonderful decoration once again. And coming up next, we do have the Unity Spiritual Education Center of Nanaimo. This is a spiritual center honoring the universal truths in all religions and respects each individual right to choose a spiritual path.
And it looks like people are not the only ones that are celebrating LGBTQ rights today. There's also a pony.
We've had dogs, we've had ponies. Now we've seen some lions and tigers, Omar. What sort of rowdy group do we have right here? The dancing has started. I think we're representing in here the bass in the background, Level 2 Nightclub.
Hey.
Level 2 opened doors back in 2009, and since has been a major advocate and supporter of acceptance of not only the LGBTQ community, but all walks of life. And again, it brought the music, and maybe one of the biggest crowds we've got here today for the parade. Absolutely outstanding.
glorious, my darlings. The throngs of people, the positivity, the love, the understanding, the diversity, the colors, the glamour, the sparkle, the sweat. I'm so happy to be here, and I want to thank Shaw TV for inviting me. Kittens, I am still your intrepid reporter, the unstoppable Conni Smudge. Back to you guys.
And it looks like that wraps it up. The crowd's, of course, following the parade down to Maffeo Sutton Park.
We'll be heading down there shortly to talk to some folks involved in the parade and some community members. But Fiona, I have to say, just a wonderful showing again from organizations, community members, sponsored political groups, spiritual groups, schools, the gentleman that just walked in front of the camera.
Everybody.
Everyone here.
Happy Pride 2017.
Happy Pride 2017.
Are you ready?
My name is Smudge. I'm also Rick Myers, president of Nanaimo Pride, and we are so happy you are all here. I'm born and raised in this town, and let me tell you, growing up sometimes wasn't pretty. Not as pretty as it is today. Happy Pride. Thank you guys so much.
Events like this bring us all up. They evolve the community. They challenge hatred, and they celebrate love.
I want to say a big thank you for all the things that Nanaimo has done together. It was not very long ago that we did not fly the Pride flag, that City Council refused to recognize Pride Day. We now have not just one, but 4 Pride crosswalks, and we have people to defend them when they are vandalized. Thank you to the community members who did that.
As you'll see, some of us today were walking around with these t-shirts that say we're remembering Michaela Chang, and when we were designing these t-shirts, we wanted to have a multitude of pictures of Michaela on them because anyone that knew Michaela knew she was a big personality, and she was so colorful and she was so proud, and we really wanted to honor that. And last year, she was front and center with our group marching in the parade, and these shirts allow us to march with her again this year.
It's Pride Week, everyone. Let's get this party started!
Happy Pride to you.
Well, happy Pride to you too.
Happy Pride to you, Fiona. Woo! Happy Pride, Nanaimo.
Woo! Is this the first time that you've been at Pride?
This is my first ever Pride event anywhere, so I'm pretty stoked to be here.
This is my second time.
Last year, I came to the Nanaimo Pride Parade, and I've been to the Vancouver Pride Parade many times.
This is like the 7th, but my second for Nanaimo.
Puppy, is this your first time to a Pride event?
Yes, for me.
It is.
Last year was my first time. I had never been involved in anything like this before.
What's taking you so long?
Honestly, I have no idea, but I'm really glad that I've come because I've cried about 5 times already.
This kind of thing just makes me want to start dancing more than crying, but like, I'm definitely on the same page there.
Are you having a good day?
This is a blast. This is most fun I've had in a long time.
It's good.
It's much more lit than it was last year, for sure.
It's sort of expected, you know, a good crowd and good people, but this is way better.
I love festivals, and this is one of the best ones.
I think it's amazing that so many people showed up.
It's just such a positive freaking day. It's awesome. I'm having a great time.
Where the heck do you get all these balloons?
I blew them up last night so I could bring them here and party.
Why was it important for you guys to come and support the parade event today?
It's to celebrate people of different sexual orientations and just have a good time.
I think that we need to be accepting of everyone.
We have so many people in our community and in our school in the LGBTQA+ community.
And why is it important for you to be here?
Because my mom's gay.
Awesome, and you support her in that, it seems like?
Yes.
I've been out now for just under 9 months.
I just came out in February.
I used to be one of those girls that made fun of gay people because I was hiding myself. So it's really important to be here in Nanaimo, my hometown, and support the Pride community.
It's important to me to make the connections in this community as a transgender male to female.
I have met so many amazing people.
I'm proud to be bisexual, and it's just something
something that I feel like people should not be scared to express.
How have you noticed the community changing and becoming more accepting over the years here in Nanaimo?
Wow, that's a loaded question.
Nanaimo has come leaps and bounds.
Everyone is just more happy, and it's a big, exciting event, and everyone could come out and show their colors.
Now, I wasn't here for some of the earlier stuff where the mayor would walk out of council meetings. John Rattan got in right as I was moving to Nanaimo, and he was great. He met with us. He came to the flag raising. We never had any problems with him or since then.
Now I'm seeing, the sidewalks and the flag raising.
Look at last year. It was the first time Nanaimo ever had a pride parade. They had a march years and years ago, but it was the first organized parade, and immediately we became the third largest in the province.
To have done this 20 years ago, you would have been in trouble.
Coming to a small community and at first not being able to find anyone, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing to see what's happening most recently here.
I think that it helps bring the community together, and it matters a lot to me personally.
It's come so far. I really give kudos to the Vancouver Island Rainbow Association and all the people that make Pride this amazing venue that it is today.
You're seeing more people who aren't LGBTQ becoming allies.
I think our allies are one of the most important parts of our community. The allies are just as important as the other letters that fall within our acronym. Without our allies and coming together, whether it be straight or gay or bisexual or transgender, we all need to come together and support that we're all human, love is love, and no one should be discriminated against or be a victim to violence because of who they choose to love or how they choose to express themselves.
You're very involved with a local organization here. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Seniors Aging Out. It's a local project centered right here in Nanaimo. We are working at making all of our Central Island communities welcoming and inclusive for LGBTQ older adults.
I got involved as part of my own personal journey as someone who's a part of the LGBTQ community, and also to give back to my community. I truly believe that creating safe spaces and spaces that celebrate different gender identities and sexual orientations and all the diversity we have to offer as humans and really fight for those equal rights and those human rights, they're so important, and they really bring us together and make our communities stronger.
And you've been involved with Pride here in Nanaimo for a while. You were the former president of the Vancouver Island Rainbow Association, is that right?
That's right. After John Lee died, I assumed the presidency, I think just for a year or so. Yeah. And then it changed to Nanaimo Pride Society.
Puppy, what does it mean to you that Nanaimo is supporting Pride events?
I love your skirt.
I thought it was a tablecloth, and then I didn't know what to do with it. And this morning I went, I could wear that.
It just dawned on you.
Yeah.
His voice is soft. I guess he's just a little hoarse.
It's amazing to see how many different businesses and organizations in the community are actually on board with supporting the Pride, the LGBTQ community in this city.
What it also means is that their individual workspaces and the places where they maybe have employers or have volunteers, those are becoming safer, more inclusive, more welcoming spaces. So it's got this ripple effect.
Where do I get some of those beads?
The beads give me a gift.
All right, why don't you know if you enjoyed the parade and having a great time here at the Pride Party down in the park? Oh, hey Fiona, sorry. Didn't recognize you.
I'm just really happy that all these people are coming out just so that they can experience and appreciate all of the things that are happening here.
I think coming on down with your family and your friends and teaching others about this open inclusivity is important to pass it on to future generations.
It's important for families to come out to Pride just to really experience the diversity of our culture and just to normalize and make sure that everybody feels safe, because when families feel comfortable, that's when our entire society is comfortable.
You know, there's some things that go on in Nanaimo occasionally that are still not very good, that are upsetting, graffiti or things like that. But I think it's really becoming a world issue.
There are some people who are not safe yet, and Pride events give them the ability to be safe.
I would like to see Canada sponsor some Chechnyan refugees, some of the gay men that are have to be in fear for their life.
There are some countries that this might not be acceptable, so I should say that we're lucky in Canada that this is an open celebration that all people can come together safely.
We're doing it for the community. We're doing it for LGBTIQ people,
We just gotta like stake our claim in this world and say we have a right to be here and to celebrate who we are.
Just be yourselves, and no matter if you're gay, straight, whatever you are, just be proud to be you.
I would encourage everyone to go to your first Pride Parade if you haven't yet, and feel the vibe, meet the people, and realize that we're a community of humans.
I just am so happy to be here. It's so great, it's so positive, and full of so much love, so my heart is full.
What an absolutely fantastic event. The parade, the party down in the park, fabulous.
Absolutely, just so happy to see such a great turnout from the citizens here in Nanaimo and Central Vancouver Island, supporting Nanaimo Pride and what's been an absolutely incredible day, and someone's breathing in my ear.
That was a parade. Wasn't it magnificent?
It was. It
My
really
kittens, I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of everyone that showed up here. What are your top two from today? What your best things that happened today?
Well, I'm gonna have to say that huge ball that the Crimson Coast Dance Society had. I loved watching that get thrown into the audience. And I have to say, just watching you chat with everyone, it was a blast.
Gosh, I was a hot, sweaty mess. And you, my darling, tell me, Matt.
My first favorite thing was Fiona's yellow paint joke, actually. It was very, very hilarious. But also, I want to give a shout out to Humanity Plus. They were the first float marchers in the parade, and they're very poignant recognition of the Orlando Pulse nightclub shooting. So to do remembrance of that, but to still have the spirit of the event, of the day, with all the colorful shirts and all that together, I think was just a very strong way to start off the parade, and a big shout out to them indeed.
I back you up 100% on that one. It was really moving and it was spectacular. And my like sort of 1.5 would be, my number one would probably be Orlando. My 1.5 would be me putting on a new face because it's totally gone. But my number 2 really was my moment with Aaron Pritchard. I hope we have that footage because it was the closest I'll probably ever get to those gorgeous eyes, and I enjoyed every moment of it. And I enjoyed every moment with you two too. Thanks for being so professional. Thank you for putting this on, and I want to thank Nanaimo and the universe for the best Pride I've ever had in my life.
Absolutely, huge shout out to Nanaimo Pride, the city of Nanaimo, and again all the citizens for coming out here, making this such an amazing day, showing support for the LGBTQ society, and no, heart is warm. The heart is warm.
Absolutely, and thank you for tuning in and for watching. Happy Pride.
Mama's gonna go do a show. Okay.